My name is Mindy Bray. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I am a painter and installation artist. My piece here at the UICA is called Forest for the Trees, and it's in the Ramp project space. It is 95 feet long, plus the two walls at either end, so a little bit over 95 feet long. When I saw the call, I was really excited about the position of the space and its relationship to the windows, so that it's visible from the street, and also that it was along this ramp, so that you had to walk along the piece and discover it as it unfolded that way. In general, in my work, I've been really interested in the intersection or collaboration of the natural world and built environments. And when I saw the space and addressing the space, I was thinking about how the two could communicate through that window. And so I immediately thought of trees that might be located just outside the window, and they could be casting shadows onto the interior. So the shadows become this place where the two are interacting. So I haven't worked directly with shadows before, but they're very similar in terms of the sort of organic nature of them to other subject matter that I've worked with. And the way in which I work with subject matter is by reduction, and so in some ways they all end up with this very similar sort of pattern, which is part of my interest in working with this organic subject matter, is that it starts to draw these parallels between really disparate sorts of subject matter and becomes sort of a common denominator. Usually I've been working with a projector, so I will draw my image, project it with a projector, and then trace that onto the wall. Because of the space and the scale of it and the windows, so that it would be lit continually, I knew that that wasn't going to be possible. So I did a lot of preparatory drawings at home, brought those drawings with me, and then transferred those onto the wall, which I actually found to be a great discovery because it was a quicker process in terms of the installation time, and it allowed me to have a little bit more time beforehand to think more clearly about what sorts of shapes I was looking for and create a little bit more space for that. I really like the aspect of site-specific painting that it's temporary. So the painting over of the painting, I think, is the way that we view it, and it changes the way that viewers appreciate the time that went into it and the time of the duration of the painting. There's this kind of sense of urgency, which is the same sort of urgency people have when they're viewing the sorts of things that I'm depicting. So shadows, the way in which light interplays on the street, sunsets. There's this kind of sense that you want to hold on to something, and I'm really interested in that sense that there's kind of this loss of an image after the moment of experiencing it. I think, as an emerging artist, or as a student especially, you get a lot of feedback. And I think it's important to be able to filter through the feedback and decide what is relevant to you and what can sort of be discarded. Because I think it's impossible to, address every aspect of the work that's going to come up from various perspectives. Especially when you have some sort of vision. And I think it's important to sort of hold on to that and realize that, some people are going to be helping you find the path for that vision, and some people it might be a little bit more of a distraction.